Who do you want to be remembered as? The guy who left an impression with his words or his smell? Fellas, we don't get second chances at first impressions, and believe it or not, the way you smell can make it or break it. You could be wearing a $1,000 suit, but if you smell like a damp sock, then that is the memory you burn into people's minds. It's more than just hygiene. It's respect, self-respect, and the respect that you earn from others. When you smell good, you feel good. And when you feel good, that's when you become unforgettable. For all the right reasons. And here's how. Chapter 1. You think you smell good because you bathe regularly, right? You apply that expensive cologne and you think you're good to go. I hate to break it to you, but your environment might be sabotaging your efforts without you even realizing it. Your home. It's like your castle, right? But let me ask you something. Does your castle smell like a rose garden? Or does it remind you of a dingy pub? Think hard. If your place stinks, chances are you stink too. Your clothes, your hair, even your skin, they absorb the odor of your surroundings, and no amount of cologne can cover up the smell of a stale room or musty furniture. So start with a cleanup. Those unwashed dishes in the sink, that dirty laundry pile in the corner, the old pizza box you forgot under the bed. Get rid of them. Wipe down surfaces, vacuum the floor, air out your rooms. Remember, you're not just doing it for the visitors, you're doing it for yourself. Pay special attention to your bed. You spend a significant chunk of your day there, marinating in whatever smell it has. Your body sweat, the drool, it all builds up. So change your sheets often, wash them well, and if you can, invest in a good quality washing machine. Or ensure that the one you're using is clean and efficient. A musty washing machine can lead to musty clothes, and nobody wants musty clothes. And listen, smoking inside, just don't. You may think smoke smell disappears after a while, but that's wrong. It clings to your clothes, your curtains, your furniture. It lingers, and it's unpleasant. Same goes for cooking certain foods. That fish curry might taste delicious, but its smell clinging to your shirt hours later, not so appealing. The next time you're about to light up a cigarette inside or cook a heavy meal, keep this inside your head. You're going to carry that smell on you. Decide if that's the impression you want to leave. Consider this. Cleanliness is not just about personal grooming. It's about your entire living space. By ensuring that your surroundings are clean, you're one step closer to always smelling good. Little effort can go a long way, and trust me, people will notice. Chapter 2. You've scrubbed your space spotless. Great. But let me tell you, maintaining a clean living space doesn't end there. You gotta keep it up. And let me tell you, it's not a one-time task. It's an ongoing thing, and that's a fight you should be ready for every day. What about your laundry? You're not just tossing your clothes in the washer and calling it a day, right? You gotta pay attention to your washing machine. Believe it or not, these machines can harbor mold and mildew, which in turn can make your clothes smell damp and musty. Run a cleaning cycle regularly using white vinegar or a machine cleaner to keep your machine fresh. Take a look at your bed sheets. When is the last time that you changed them? Sleeping on the same sheets for weeks is like marinating yourself in your own sweat and your own grime. And no, flipping the pillow doesn't count as cleaning. Wash your sheets regularly. If your bed smells fresh, you will smell fresh. The stench of tobacco, or cooking odors like garlic and onions can cling to your clothes, your furniture, even your hair. It is simple. Don't smoke indoors, and ensure you have good ventilation when you cook. Do you want to smell like your lunch hours after you've eaten it? I don't think so. Remember, fellas, the scent of your space clings to you. So keep it clean, keep it fresh, and that's what you'll smell like too. Now let's talk about oral hygiene. You're brushing your teeth twice a day, right? But tell me, when was the last time you flossed or cleaned your tongue? Don't cringe. That's just nasty. You wouldn't wear a shirt without washing it, so why would you leave your mouth, the gateway to your body, uncleaned? Brushing alone isn't enough. That leftover food stuck between your teeth isn't just causing cavities. It's actually making your breath stink. Floss every day. And don't ignore your tongue. That can be a breeding ground for the smelly bacteria. Invest in a tongue scraper. You'll be surprised by the gunk that it gets rid of. Follow up with an alcohol-free mouthwash. But why alcohol-free? Because alcohol can dry out your mouth, and a dry mouth is a stinky mouth. With fresh breath, you're not just making conversation pleasant for others, you're also telling the world that you care about your health, your hygiene. Don't underestimate the impact of fresh breath. You may not see it, but trust me, people around you notice, and they will thank you for it. Maybe not verbally, but they'll thank you because you don't smell like crap whenever you talk to them. Because, they won't have to endure that awful stench. Gentlemen, it's time to talk about your hair. It's not just about style or length, it's about hygiene. I'm not telling you to wash it with shampoo every day. That is actually bad. I know it's a weird thing to learn, but doing that can strip your hair of its natural oils and leave it dry and brittle. But if you think skipping shampoo for a week means that you're in the clear, think again. Your hair collects dust, sweat, oil, all this over time, and it can start to stink. What's the solution? Well, it's something called co-washing. It's a method where you only use a conditioner to clean your hair. This method maintains your hair's natural moisture while getting rid of the grease and the grime. But don't just grab any conditioner off the shelf. Please pay attention to your hair type. If your hair is fine, opt for a lightweight conditioner. If your hair is thick, go for a heavier one. Clean hair not only looks good, but it smells good and you feel good. Oh boy. Now let's move on to the rest of your body. Fellas, a quick rinse under the shower ain't gonna cut it. You gotta clean every inch. I'm talking every inch. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about your feet, behind your ears, your underarms, I don't need to say it. Every part that some guys might overlook. It's time to upgrade your body wash. Toss out those cheap, overpowering drugstore washes. What you need is a dermatologist-recommended scent-free body wash or a high-quality one with a subtle scent. A scent-free wash will not clash with your cologne, and a subtly scented one will leave you smelling fresh and clean without overpowering everybody in your presence. Take the time in the shower that you need. Make sure you are thoroughly clean. Get all the little bells and whistles. You know what I'm saying, the bells. You're not just washing off the grime of the day. You're also setting the base for your scent. So choose wisely and clean thoroughly. You'll thank yourself later, or maybe me even. Tee-hee. Let's talk about something a bit unconventional, but equally important for your hygiene. The bidet. Yeah, a bidet, not just for posh hotels or European homes anymore. Today, they're affordable. They're really simple to install in any bathroom. The reason for one is actually pretty straightforward. Think about it. Would you rather wipe something dirty off your hands or wash them clean? Yeah, same principle down there. A bidet helps you achieve a superior cleanliness down there, leaving you feeling fresh and confident and able to be, your lady friend can now, You might be surprised, but your overall smell will also noticeably improve. So if you haven't already given it a shot, give it a shot. Also, your underwear is going to be grateful, you know what I'm saying? And lastly, it's probably the one you were expecting first, but your choice of deodorant and cologne is so important. It's an art, gentlemen, an art of balancing between not enough and too much. With deodorant, stick to gel-based ones. Why? Because they won't leave white streaks in your black shirts or stain your favorite tea. Plus, they get the job done without being too noticeable. Cologne, on the other hand, it's a different ball game entirely. It's the final layer to your personal scent. Now, key here, do not drown yourself in it. A couple sprays at the right spots are all you need. And remember, quality over quantity. Cheap colognes can be overpowering, and they might not last the day. And the application of it, I had this lady friend of mine teach me one time. You give one spritz on your wrist, and then you rub your wrists together, and then there's back of the neck. I'm sure there's stuff online you can look up for where to put it over. You don't want to use, too much, and you can make it last when you spread it around your body. Anyways, on top of that, go for the reputable brands. Tom Ford, Maison Margiela, Dior, and Creed have all proven their worth with scents not only that last, but leave a lasting impression. Especially with women. Match their scents to the occasion. Lighter, citrusy scents for daytime or casual events, and deeper, richer scents for evenings and formal occasions. Your scent should invite people in, not push them away. So, let's round it all up, guys, because the test is on Tuesday. Okay, maybe not, but smelling good isn't simply about slapping on loads of expensive cologne or showering in your body spray. The way you smell is a silent conversation about who you are. So, what do you want your smell to say about you? I'll leave that one with you to think about. To marinate over. Bye.